Alright, it's day number 2 of the pedals. I have a little slot here. I think I'm going to lay something across this. Maybe a 1/4 bolt that's going to stick out with some threads for something. I have an idea. Down here, maybe the same thing. I don't know. I do have to sandblast all this stuff before I weld it together, but and then I'm going to notch these. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe tonight. I don't know. We'll see. But my friend Bob's on the way. We're going to hang out, make some stuff. Yeah, we're going to blast this puppy and then start messing with number 2. Cutting the pieces for that one. So let's have some fun. All my plug weld holes. I got 4 on the end and 6, 7 down the side. Clamp it together. I did blast all the heavy stuff off. I'm not going too crazy. I was going to say, I fixed my clutch cable through the bulkhead problem here. This is the factory cable, and what I did is there's a little piece of metal. I just like muffler welded it to a piece of steel tube that I have right here. This is actually from the Volkswagen. It's one of the brake lines or something, one of the clutch cables. I don't know what the hell it was, but it's a perfect fit in this tube. The only thing is it wants to fall out. So I did, you know, zap, 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 and it's in there. But I found this nut, and this nut fits perfect over this hole. So I'm gonna buzz that right there to the bulkhead, the frame head. And I got a little bendability, and it comes down and goes up to the clutch, just to keep it away from this. So it's over here, and that shoots straight for that pulley. So here's your clutch cable, all done. I did make pedal number 1 here. I just put some little welds here and there. That's for an idea I have. This one goes on this side. So this is the clutch pedal, and the little studs for pink streamers and red reflectors and yellow reflectors and stuff like that. I've got to round this off. Maybe do a quarter, put a quarter on the corner and trace the corners and round that off. But plug welded. Let me see these plug welds. I pulled it up in the corner because I got that bolt there, and I tapped it straight, crooked, whatever. But here's the plug welds. That one's a little thick, but that's okay. This one, not bad. Pulled it right up in a ramp. Filled both sides, hit the corner. Got a little splatter, but I'm going to blast it again, of course. And that basically is number 1 until I notch it and weld it to the arm and put a 1-inch solid bar right here off the pedals, for the pedals. So that's good. I'm still working here. Gonna weld that nut on right now. Yeah, it's just sitting on the top of the pulley, but here's the cable. Goes right back into the tube, through the ugly nut, of which I forgot to turn the damn gas on, into the welded tube, through the factory tube, and up to here to the clutch lever. Of course, it doesn't have the end on it. The end is right there, and the sleeve for the pedal part is right there, and it's got an adapter on it. Let me see if I can make a couple of those. Clutch cable! I'm getting sick of clutch cables, I really am. Let's see me do that again. But nice straight shot. Looks good. 2 things I hate is when I put something down and it's right in front of me and I can't find it. And the other thing is when I go to weld and the damn gas is off. And you don't realize it. You get like a couple clicks and you go, shit. I didn't swear. I said shed. Anyway, here's one pedal, which just fell on the floor, of course, because everything falls on the floor. Gonna cut this one. Actually, I have to blast it. It's in the cabinet and I can't see it because there's no light in there, and I have to get a light. I don't have a cord for it either, so okay, still having fun. So here's my right pedal and my left pedal. We got plug welds all the way up the middle and some 3/8 holes. This is an idea of mine that you can figure it out later. Just some 1/2-inch holes. I'm going to put the 1-inch bar stock right here. These are going to stick out 5 inches on both sides. Of course, on the other side, let me drop it. We'll get burnt with it. Hey, look at the magnets. Bing. So these are going to be my foot pegs. This is solid steel, 1 inch exercise equipment. Those are going to be 5 inches long. We're going to 1/2 inch bolt in the end with threads and all that crap. And I'm going to put something like this on it. Probably one of the old Harley style grips for 1 inch bars is what that stuff is. And alright, I'll let you know. These were going to be bullets to whatever the Spandau machine gun fires. I don't know what caliber they are. I'll have to look that up. Somebody will do it, I'm sure. But that's a 1/2 inch hole. I'm going to quarter around these corners, like I said. I'll probably do that right now. I need a quarter. Well, last night I got this one almost done, and tonight I have both of them done. There's a little bolt. I'm going to make a bullet come off of that thing. There's all my plug welds, nice and flat. A little bit of, what they call it, like flux core stuffy on there. I like 7 or 8 plug welds up the sides. I got a 1 inch and a 1 inch on the corners. And I mean, I pulled it in here. This thing was red hot. I just wanted to nail the corner pretty good. Rounded the corners using a washer. 1/2 inch hole, and you know how they go. Let's give those who don't know. Alright, I've got to be about 10 inches off the floor from here to here. It's hard to tell, but maybe that'll help you. And it's got my 6 inch bend, my 1.5 inch bend, and my 12 inch bend. And we're going to notch this on the Bridgeport, and this is going to go up under here, and what I'm going to do is there's going to be a piece of probably, I think it's 3/8 wire that I'm going to wrap up and over this thing and down the other side. That way this thing is welded 360 all the way around, top to bottom. I don't want this just welded here and then a little bit of canning and the thing snaps off. If it's going to crack, it's still going to stay there. That's the whole idea. But after that, it's a matter of getting the hook in the right place, getting the bracket up there, welding it, tacking it together, taking the whole thing off, making the hoop, sandblasting it, blah, 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 never ends. We're going to make some end-to-end brackets to connect the cable end-to-end. I should probably only need one because I think I'm going to buy a brand new cable and run it front to rear. I have my tube here. Now that comes out. I also found out that I have some, in the back corner there, there is nylon tube that is 3/8 OD and 1/4 inch ID. And I thought I had it. What did I do with it? Did I drop it? No, I put it down somewhere. Where the hell did I put it? There it is. So I ran a piece of it, black right now, but I ran a piece of it through this length of this steel tube up to here. So from there up to here, it is lined with nylon tube. But I just, messing around, repainted this too. Just because I can. Let me put it on. It's all dry now, it's been a while. So here's my metal tube, and it comes through this hole, and it goes up in this hole in the bracket. Okay, there's the bracket. And it's kind of, I can twist it a little. Comes down, it's got a nice angle, and it's nylon, lined with nylon, so cable will be perfect, shift is going to be awesome. But this was tonight's deal. Finish up these pedals. I mean, there's nothing left to notch them and put them on. How off was I? A 16th maybe? Yeah. Looks good. Even the round edges look good. Can you tell one from the other? Let's see. Not bad. So, my pegs, like I said, should be those. Or something to that nature. I'm going to blast the life out of these things once I get them notched. But these things are so strong. It's awesome. But it's been a long night. I am absolutely filthy from grinding and cutting, and yeah. I'm going in. You have a good night. bullets. Should have made it one bullet. That's what killed him, right? Supposedly.